going on? What's going on, everybody? Thank y'all. To those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Uncle T. I'm glad to have you here. To my channel, expect and experience a vibe like none other. My viewers submit the questions. Uncle T answer them to the best of my ability. I might incorporate some humor now. Don't get mad at me, only when appropriate. But overall, this is a no judgment zone over here. I also give my viewers the chance to dive in, call in. Sometimes Uncle T may not get it right all the time. So with that being said, let's get this thing started, baby. Hey, what's good? Yes. Hey, I see you, Mike. I see you, Michael G. Hey. We're going to get some music started right quick while a few people dive in here. Just get a little music going while a few people dive up in this boy, y'all. All right? Vibe out a little bit. Hey, Ashton, I see you, baby. I see you, Mike G. I see you. Yes. We're gonna let a few more people jump in, and then we're gonna open this boy up with question number one. We got some good questions, y'all. Let me turn this music down. Is the music cool? Is the music too loud? Let me turn that down. Let me turn that music down, y'all. The music good now? How that music sound? I appreciate you for jumping in here, Ashton. I appreciate you for diving in, Mike. I appreciate it. Just letting a couple more people get up in here, and we're going to get this thing started. For real. We got a good show tonight. We have a great show tonight. Made a few changes. Ashton, GG in the building. One of my biggest supporters. Yes, GG in the building. Appreciate everybody that joined in with your brother. It means a lot.
Out of here quick, all about the chills. She starstruck, she all about the dig. Game and get tight, I make me sick. Fame and change right.
That's right, Ash. Hey. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate you for representing. Whether you believe it or not, I'm a guy that expresses himself, and I appreciate y'all. Like, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. We got some likes over here on Facebook, so I got some people already in here on Facebook. If y'all can do me a favor, those that are on Facebook, please give me a 1. Give me a 2 on Facebook. Y'all know what to do. And YouTube, drop them number 1s, baby. We got a few people in here from YouTube right now, so we gonna go and get this thing started. We ain't gonna wait on Facebook. How about that? All right? How about that? We gonna go and get this thing started, y'all. Y'all like my music? That's me, by the way, Ashton. One of my artists that I produced. Yeah, getting that music down. All right. Let's get this thing started, y'all. Let's get this thing started. I appreciate my people. I appreciate my great people. All right, we're going to start this thing off with question number 1. We have something different today, and I hope y'all appreciate it. But we have something different. Y'all going to like it. Y'all should like the vibe. Let's get it going. All right. Hi, I'm a newly retired teacher, and I like to know if your audience is as afraid for our future generation, our future nurses, doctors, electricians, etc. As I was as their teacher, with AI readily available, these kids can barely read and write, let alone have any critical thinking skills. So we have a teacher here, and she wondered if some of y'all myself, are we afraid of our future generation, our nurses, our doctors, our electricians, with AI being so like right at their hands? You know, they don't have to think. They don't have to put their mind to work. You know, are we afraid? When you think about that, when you really give that thought, that should make everybody afraid. If AI, these doctors, electricians, nurses, went through college using AI because it's so at their fingertips, are we afraid that some of these people that's working on us, that's responsible for our well-being, are we afraid that they may not have the skills to pay the bills? When you think about it, they just may not have the skills to pay the bills. So I must admit, it's something to have concern about. For me, Uncle T, I have concerns about that. I must admit, I have concerns about it. And it's something to have concerns about because you don't have to put the focus. You don't have to retain the information. It's so easy to cheat, if that makes sense. It's so easy to cheat. I see you, Ashton. I see you, Gigi. Yeah, it's just easy to cheat. So Ashton say, Gigi say, absolutely. Ashton say, I agree. It's pretty scary considering how easy it is to get university students use this all the time. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, including my daughter. My daughter uses it, but she don't use it. She says she don't use it in her main, her field of study. She says she don't use it, but I can relate to it, and I just had a talk with my daughter today about this specific thing. So anyway, I'm going to open up the lines. I want to see what y'all think. If y'all feel like, it's something to have concern about. Do y'all have any experiences with this? So let's open up the lines just to see what y'all feel about it. The lines is open. I'll get back to this vibe right quick. Somebody call in.
Like a skyrocket, you can catch us flying. My boys make it happen while you other niggas trying. So go on here and rewind this motherfucking track. We do this shit for real. You motherfuckers at. You
the lines are open.
Get home, stay fresh, blow smoke,
the lines are open.
fast cars.
This song right here is called Skyrocket. This is by an artist that I managed when I was in the music business by the name of Woos. It's by an artist that I used to manage that goes by Woos, W-U-C-E, What You Could Expect. What you could expect. Yes. Yes. The lines are open, y'all. We have
I'm playing with all this paper, man.
Thank you.
Counting all this money like a boss. I'm going hard.
Also, if somebody want to join in live today, I am allowing, if you guys want to, instead of calling, if you want to join into the live, you put a link in the chat.
I get it,
Put the link in the chat.
I spin it, I need it, I make it, I breathe it. I get it, I got it, I love it, I spin it, I need it, I make it, I breathe it. I got a bad little bitch rolling with me in that Challenger. Nice little something with some breasts like Pamela. Flying overseas with that work, she ain't no amateur. Fuck with me and my team, boy, we a damager. Tell them haters hang it up, they mad cause we be getting dough. Playing with all this paper, niggas know that's all we living for. Bracelet worth a mill or more, diamond game on overload. And if you hating, nigga, gon' and let it go. Cause I am the boss, I pay the cost everywhere I go. And I keep that itchy on my hip, but keep that on the low. Custom made Maserati sitting on them 24s. I hear them hoes be saying I'm the man cause I got plenty hoes. Hell yeah, 20 room mansion off in Bel Air. Laughing to the bank, acting goofy like I'm Will Smith. Right away, bossy, grab a stick, drop it in third gear. Cause I am a beast up in these streets, now what's the word here?
Let me know. Let me know if that's better with the music. We got 10 more seconds, y'all.
I get it, I got it, I love it, I spin it, I need it, I make it, I breathe it. I get it, I got it, I love it, I spin it, I need it, I make it, I breathe it. Put my name in some bullshit, I get on that hood shit. Mind your fucking business, let me finish getting hood rich. I don't fuck with ratchet hoes, I got me a good bitch. She don't work the track, but for that money, man, she would trick. Real quick,
We're going to pause that. So it wasn't going down. All right, let me fix that real quick, y'all. Let me fix that music so it will go down. How about that? Because we definitely need that to go down when I turn it down. It needs to go down. It needs to go down when I turn it down. It got to do what I tell it to do now. All right, all right. Okay, we'll see next time I play the music. We'll see. I'll play one of my songs next, Mike. I'll play one of my songs next. I appreciate that. All right, we're going to move on. The lines are closing. The lines are closing, y'all. And we're going to move on to question number 2. All right? We're moving on to question number 2, coming through by way of this one coming through by way of Facebook. This coming through by way of Facebook, y'all. Question number 2. All right. Can I get the drum roll?
Amazing! What?
All right. Question number 2 it is. Question number 2 it is. It's an amazing question. Do you believe slavery has ended, or did they just rename it? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Y'all asked Uncle T the wrong question on that one. Y'all asked Uncle T the wrong question. I'm serious. No, slavery hasn't ended. Slavery hasn't ended at all. Did they rename it? Yes. They renamed it money. They renamed it money and gave everybody the opportunity to get it. You hear me? I like that, Ashton. The average middle class employee. Yes, that's slavery. Money, work for it. That's slavery right there. And everybody has been captivated. When I say everybody been captivated, everybody been captivated. And it got us. It got us by the balls. It got us by the titties. It got us however it can have us. It got everybody just captivated. And ain't no escaping. There is no escaping. With that question, I want to ask my audience. I want to ask y'all, what really costs money? Like what really, like in reality, what really costs money? Like my philosophy on this, everything in this world is made from natural resources. They're called natural resources because they're made naturally, okay? They're made naturally. So I don't understand how we, according to the Bible, God gave us everything and he gave it to us abundantly. Natural resources are abundant. They are abundant. But how do we allow somebody to take possession of all the natural resources and then sell them to us and make us work for these natural resources? I need to know. I need to know. So with that being said, yes, slavery still exists. Everybody is engulfed in it. Everybody caught and tangled up in this web and ain't no letting go. So with that being said, I want to open up the lines. I do want to open up the lines on this and just see what y'all feel about it. Like, I really would like to know what some of y'all think about this. Ashton, I hear you, boy. I hear you, Ashton. Work us to the bone. Real talk. Pay the minimum wage. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's open up the lines. Let's open up the lines. I want to see what y'all think about this. And I'm serious. Gigi say spot on. The lines are open. The lines are open. Let me know if that music is lower now.
For daddy, cause I'm on that bullshit. She know I don't play no games. I can't take no losses. Black car, gold car, platinum car, swear to God. Think you getting money like me, boy, go get a better job. Is coming in every minute like a telethon. Running like I'm Rocky, chasing paper like a marathon. Shawty on her knees, blowing a nigga like a baritone. Marching band, make a nigga wanna care home. I got all these carrots on. Hit hoes like I'm Barry Bone. Black on black, Escalade, ride like I'm Farrakhan. Black suit, tailor-made, black shoes, dreads long. Try to stop my shine, man, you dead wrong. You know I'm going hard and I'm getting you, baby. You know I'm riding with them by, see you haters. You say you're doing good, best believe I'm doing greater. Laying like a boss sitting on 20 acres. Playing with my money. I get it, I got it, I love it, I spend it, I need it, I make it, I breathe it. I get it, I got it, I love it, I spend it, I need it, I make it, I breathe it.
Hey, Mike G. Hey, Mike, you 100% right. And they free, they natural, they used for everything. Everything that we consume, everything that we see, is made from natural resources. Everything we see is made from natural resources. Everything. And with that being said, and they free, how do we allow ourselves to be sold this back? Mike G, the lines are open. The phone number, if you can't see it, it's 480-382-9792. You're welcome to call in and express what you feel. You're welcome to call in and express what you feel. The lines are open. I'm going to leave the lines open for about 20 more seconds. The lines are open, y'all. I have a little interlude I'm going to jump in with after question number 2. I have something for y'all. I have something nice for y'all. Let me know if that music too loud. The lines are open. You're welcome to call in. I would love to hear. I would love to hear your perspective on this. I would love to hear some of y'all perspectives. What y'all feel?
So that it will be no more rain. Times is getting hard and it getting harder. Out here trying to take care of my family and my daughter. It's a cold world, stuck up in the struggle. In the living room, I like to work my muscles. Man, my pocket's flat, make me wanna hustle. But the fear's watching, I'm trying to duck the trouble. Waking up this morning thinking, would I die today?
I got to figure out why it's not allowing me to control it. I have to figure out why it's not allowing me to control it. The lines are open. 10 more seconds, and I will be closing the lines in 10 more seconds. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all for letting me know that. Thank y'all for letting me know that the music is too loud. For some reason, my mixer is not controlling it. I have to figure that out. All right, we're going to close the lines and we're going to move to a nice trivia question. I have a trivia question for y'all. All right, the lines are closed. The lines are closed, y'all. I got a trivia question. All right, let's see. Let's see what y'all think about this. All right. Which of the following has 4, 8, and 1, 9? Which of the following has 4, 8, and 1, 9? Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. I'm waiting on one of them answers to pop up. Who's going to be the first one to answer this one right? Who's going to be the first to answer this right? Uh-oh. Mike got it right. Gigi got it right. All right, Mike. All right, Mike. Let me get my brother Mike. Good one, Mike. Good one. Can I give my brother Mike a round of applause? Can I please give my brother Mike a round of applause? That's all. Real talk. You hit that boy on the dot, Mike. Good job, good job, good job. Good job, Mike. Good job, Gigi. Oh, Ashton. Ashton, did you answer this after everybody else, or your answer just came through a little late? Which one? Good job, though. I like that. Let's move on. We're moving on to question number, this question number 3, coming through by way of YouTube. Question number 3 coming through by way of YouTube. All right. Let's pull up question number 3. Do you think giving your kids what you didn't have while growing up is a noble thing to do, or are you setting them up for failure? Is giving our kids what we didn't have growing up, because I do hear that from a lot of people, actually. Okay, Ashton, I believe you, baby. I believe you. Hey, so with this question right here, right? I hear a lot of parents, those that didn't grow up with the silver spoon in their mouth. A lot of them try so hard to give their kids what they didn't have while they was growing up. And could we really be hurting our kids? Can we really be setting them up for failure? Me personally, I do believe that we can be setting them up for failure. I do believe that. I do believe that we can be setting them up for failure. And one of the reasons why I believe that we can be setting them up for failure, because we don't show them what hard work means. I know that, Mike. I know that. But, you know, sometimes we can want to give our kids so much more than what we had growing up that we forget to implement. You have to work for it, though. You know, you have to work for this. You have to work for what you want. But we so stuck on giving them the things that we didn't have. And we can literally be setting our kids up for failure. All of the people that's in YouTube, I see a lot of people that's in here right now. I see a lot of people in YouTube. Man, hit that sub so y'all can start jumping in on these questions. Hit that sub, please, so y'all can jump in on these questions. But yeah, we can definitely be hurting them. We can definitely be hurting them because we don't implement that, you know, you also have to work hard for it. We just here, you know, and that's not a good thing. You know, that's not a good thing, y'all. So let's make our kids know that they have to still work for what they want. You know, let's let them know. Let's make them know that they have to work for what they want. Okay? Let's make them know that. Let's make them know that. They need to know that. All right, all right, all right. I'm going to open up the lines. I want to see what some of y'all think about that. I want to see what y'all think about that. Do y'all feel that, giving your kids more than what you had growing up, could that be hurting our kids? Mike say, my kid might be spoiled, but he has a good, what'd you say? He has a good heart, and it's very respectful. That's what's up, Mike. Depends on what it is. I don't think physical things are really such a need, but when it comes to emotionally, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Yes. For those some people who didn't receive the emotions, the love, things like that from their parents, definitely give your kids that. Definitely give your kids that. That's something that they must have. That's something that they must have, especially if you miss that, because you know the effect of that. The line is open. The line is open. If y'all want to shoot something, y'all want to call, give me a call. The line is open. My bad, GG. Let me get you right. Let me get you right, GG. Sorry about that. All right, GG. The line is open. You can call in. Oh, Mike calling. All right. Talk to me, brother. Talk to me. You are live.
What's happening, my brother?
Talk to me.
I want you to play some Sly and the Family Stone, my friend.
Okay, I'll try to play some Sly and the Family Stone next.
Yeah, and also one of these days I need to join you on your show and have a little live powwow.
Man, we can do something like that. We can definitely set that up.
Definitely got to do it. I just want you to say to you that I really appreciate this show. I appreciate you, and God bless you, and everybody listening.
I appreciate that. Mike. Thank you. I really appreciate that, and thanks for the thanks for the monitor too.
Anything for you, my brother. Everybody, God bless y'all.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, bye.
All righty. The line is still open. I see. I missed a call from Gigi. Call back, please. I do not like to miss. Yeah, hey, Mike is a real one. Man. Gigi, call back. The line is open. Call back, Gigi. The line is open. I'm waiting on a call. I think Gigi is calling in right now. I'm waiting on your call, Gigi. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Sorry I missed your call at first. All right, Gigi, I'm here.
Just to answer the question that you just did regarding the kids growing up and giving them everything, I think it creates a sense of entitlement, and it places a lot of emphasis on material things. When in actuality, what we can give them is guidance, encouragement, affection. How about some land? Something that's going to create generational wealth. Just give them a chance, and the list goes on. But yeah, I don't think that's a good way to, treat your kids, because it is. You're definitely going to spoil them, like you said. Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's true. Thank you for your input. I appreciate that. That was great. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
All righty. That was a very interesting answer. How about some land, some generational wealth? That's we agree. Everybody agree over this way. Everybody agree over this way. All right, we're going to close up the lines, and we will be moving on to question number 4. We are moving on to question number 4, y'all. This question came in by way of email. By way of email. All right, all right, all right. This is by way of email, question number 4. All right, there we go, there we go. My son is in the 5th grade, and there is a student in his class that wears dresses. Oh, he's a boy. I'm firmly against this, but I need advice on how to discuss this with my son without blatantly saying it's wrong. What's wrong with blatantly saying it's wrong? What's wrong with blatantly saying it's wrong? I think that's a problem in the world today, in the society that we live in today. I think that's a huge, thank you, Mike. Thank you. Let me get that back up for you, baby. Let me get that back up. I think, all right, all right. Thank you, Mike. I think that's a huge problem that we have today. Just with society in general, everybody is so weak. People don't have a backbone no more. And it's the mic good now, Mike? How the mic levels now? Are the mic levels good? Let me know if the mic levels are good now. Let me know if the mic levels are good, Mike. Perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Ashton. But yeah, the society that we live in today, I don't know how, where, when it fell into this this weak, like we live in a weak society. Like people, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I have to be honest. Like this, I have a bad taste in my mouth with people, the rules, the laws, things just weak. People are weak. And when I say weak, I literally mean people are weak. You can't even be honest with your child without feeling like you're going to hurt his feelings, or he going to feel some kind of way. She going to feel some kind of way. We have to let that go because we're building a weak ass society. The generation that's to come, if we think the ones right now, what are they, the Generation X? If we think that they are self-entitled, if we think they're self-entitled, imagine the next generation to come after them. Imagine the next generation to come after them. It's going to be crazy. What you say, Ashton? He said he knew society was going down the shitter when he was in school. They were forcing students to talk about gender identity and had a whole curriculum based around it. You damn right, Ashton. It shouldn't be forced. It shouldn't be forced. But the thing is, and you get in trouble. And you really get in trouble just for being honest, just for voicing your opinion. You literally get in trouble. Man, I don't know. Anyway, I want to hear what y'all have to say. Do you call in? Let me know about that. Like, let me know about that. Call in. I'm opening up the lines right now because that ain't cool. That's not cool. The lines are open. Anybody that's visually impaired, if you want to call in, the number is 480-382-9792. I'm not sure if my chats are coming through from Facebook. I'm not sure if my chats are coming through from Facebook. I can see people in here from Facebook, but I have yet to see a message from Facebook. So with that being said, if whoever's in here from Facebook right now, please drop me a number 2. Drop me a number 2 just to let me know that you guys are involved in the chat. I don't know what that is, but I don't see anyone, not one chat from Facebook. So let me know. That way I can get on top of that and see what's going on with that. But the lines are open. We're going to keep, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that, Prince Ella. I appreciate that. The lines are open. Let me know what y'all feel about this BS with the student able to wear dresses to school. And they, like Ashton say, they forcing the curriculum on the kids about gender. Shit, it's only 2 genders, period. It's only 2 genders. U.S. history, huh? Real talk. It's crazy. It is crazy, and we need to fix it. Somebody need to get this fixed quick. We as people, we need to stand up and do something about it. We sit back and let them implement all of these laws, these new rules, and once they get out of hand, then we want to turn around and complain. Once they get out of hand, we turn around and complain. All right. We got a caller. We have a caller. Hello, you are live. Who is this caller right here? I have not yet to see this area code.
This is
Ashton, what's good, my brother? What's good?
Oh, it's great to talk to you, Uncle T. I'm glad to be on.
I appreciate you for being on. I always appreciate you. When I see you, Ashton, I have to be honest, man. You put a smile on my face. So I definitely appreciate you.
You do the same for me.
Thank you.
Do the same for me.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. It's always good to uplift one another. So in your school, Ashton, you say they actually was forcing the students to study or get involved in this identity, this gender identity.
Yeah, so in my senior year for I think it was one of the last curriculums that we had for the second half of the semester.
Okay.
And the kicker about all this is they made it so that anything that was done in that portion didn't count as a grade, but it still had to be covered.
Ooh. Wow.
And the school board mandated it that it had to be gone over as a curriculum. And I just think that was absolutely absurd.
They mandated it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I don't like that. Like, if I had it my way, my kid would be homeschooled. Like, if I really had it the way I would want it, Ashton, my kid would be homeschooled. Like, you can't protect them from everything.
Yeah.
I understand that. But it's so important to, we can't just send our kids out to these schools and think that they're going to get everything that they need in life. It's so important to educate our kids at home and really instill the true values in our kids at home, because they're not getting it out there in them schools. And we think that just because our kids get straight A's that they're good, but that's not the case. We have to give them the moral values at home.
I agree.
Man,
100%.
hey, Ashton, how old are you, may I ask?
I'm 21 years old.
Hey, man, blessings, brother, blessings. Man, where you from, Ashton?
I'm from Illinois.
Man, so am I, Ashton. Born and raised.
Hey, same here.
Yes.
I graduated. I don't want to make you guys feel old, but I graduated in 22.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I graduated in 2022.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man, brother. I have a daughter, Ashton, that's 33.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a daughter that's 33, man, and I'm so blessed and honored that you found this podcast and that you're tuning in, man. Thank you. I really mean that. Thank you, man. Well, we family over here. You know, it's a no judgment zone, but we family over here.
Straight.
And I appreciate
Damn
you,
straight.
Ashton.
Oh, man.
Gigi say we feel old.
I'm sorry.
Man, brother, wow.
I got a lot of people say that I got the maturity of like a late 20s guy.
Okay.
Is what
I can
what
feel
I
that.
feel like I got.
I can
I
feel
got
that.
an old soul.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm gonna be honest, so many more of these kids need an old soul today, man. So you just blessed, dude. You just blessed. You one of the leaders of our generation. So continue to tune in, man, and thank you for inviting others. Thank you.
Of course.
Yes. Thank you. And Ashton, also, you know, in the description, there's an email there where you can submit questions if you have suggestions on things that you would like to be involved with the show or how the show can be better. Man, we can, through the email, we can exchange numbers and we can make something happen, brother. You know, I'm down. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So leave me an email tonight, man.
I got you. Uncle T.
I appreciate you, Ashton. Thank you. Right. Thank you for the call in.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me on.
Hey, man, I appreciate you too, brother. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you for the call, Ashton. Man, let's give it up for you, baby. Give it up for you. Give it up for Ashton. Give it up for Ashton, man. And we have a 21-year-old that tunes into the podcast faithfully. You know, just soaking up knowledge. Man. I appreciate you, Ashton. Keep up the good work. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I already know you're an honorable dude in society. I thank you, man. I really mean it. I thank you. All right. We're going to close up the lines, y'all. We are going to close up the lines. That was a special call there. I look at that like a special call. All right. The lines are closed. I appreciate you, Ashton. We're going to move along. This one came through by way of email as well. Question number 5 came through by way of email as well. So let's jump into question number 5. All right. Do you believe people are born gay? All right. Let me see. Do I believe people are born gay? Y'all really want Uncle T response, huh? Do y'all? Huh? Y'all want Uncle T response? Y'all know good damn well.
Hell to the no, to the no. Hell no.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Hell to the no. I don't think people are born gay. I feel like it's impossible to know too, Ashton. I feel like it's impossible to know as well. Hell to the no. I don't think people are born gay. I think it's what you're exposed to. It's what you've been hearing, what you've been seeing. No, it's no, it's not. No, it's not possible for people to be born gay. You born with whatever organ you have, and trust me, by nature, you want the opposite sex because that's how you procreate. By nature. Yeah, that's BS. That's BS. I don't believe it. I would never believe it. Don't tell me that because I don't believe it. I want to open up the lines. Y'all don't hear Mike. Y'all heard Mike, or y'all see Mike. There you go, Ashton. You're not gonna know until you're old enough to explore. That's right. Okay, Ashton. Man, right, Ashton? Yeah, see, we need to talk, man. We need to exchange information. I like what you're saying, Ashton. I love what you're saying. I'm gonna open up the lines. I want to open up the lines, man. You forgot to say it last time. Call in again and let me know. I hear you though, buddy. Like, I hear you. People are afraid to talk, afraid to express themselves, afraid to say what you really want to say. Don't even know if you'll be changing the outcome of society by expressing yourself, but they make you afraid to talk because they got this cancel culture. I get it. It do. It becomes a social norm. Man, Ashton, when is your birthday, brother? What sign are you, dude? What sign are you? I guarantee if we had a conversation, you think a lot like myself. I'm going to keep the lines open for 30 more seconds. But nah, they not born gay. All right. We got a call coming in. All right, talk to me. You are on the air, caller. You are on the air.
Yes.
Yes.
I think from some little kids I done seen, they might not have been born gay, but a lot of kids born feminine. Little boys, I done seen little boys, like 1 and 2 years old. And they have feminine characteristics.
Okay.
You know, how they move their hand or talk or putting their hand on their hips and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I believe if they ain't got a strong man to redirect them, I believe they would end up being gay. So I don't know if they born gay, but they be born feminine. A lot of little boys, 2, 3, 4 years old, is feminine, and the way they speak and the way they mannerism, you know. And
okay, with that being said, caller, I want to say this to that because I definitely don't feel people are born gay, but at our earlier years, like 2 to 5 years old, that's where we pick up everything that we will know at that early age. So if they're around nothing but feminine energy, if that's all they're around, and like you say, they don't have a strong masculine man around, and only thing they're seeing is a woman who's into beauty, into fashion, they're going to pick it up. They're going to pick that up at an early age. And it's sad to say, but that's what's happening to a lot of our young men. They're picking up these feminine traits because there's no strong man around, like you said.
And then I think a lot of little kids been molested by a grown ass man. So most of the gay men I talked to, they said somebody molested them, started molesting them when they was a little kid.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's true. I believe that. I believe that.
So,
I believe that's a reason why a lot of people
society have a lot to do with a lot of young men that's gay. By the mother then, had the boyfriend in there and he was messing with the little son and, threaten him that if he tell what he gonna do. And a lot of kids grow up like that.
Well, the audience definitely, they agree with you. They feel like you on here preaching. So I agree with you. It's definitely, like you said, no masculinity around, being around, being molested, afraid to speak out. Wow. And these family secrets, though, one of our questions was about family secrets a few weeks ago. And we keep these family secrets in protecting our brothers and uncles, but who's protecting the child?
So that's all I got to say about it.
I appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you always. Thank you. Thank you for your input.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All righty. Thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was, we kind of forget that a lot of the times that is what takes place. We forget a lot of the times that's exactly what takes place. These kids are being molested, and they do grow up around a lot of femininity, and what? And it's not the child's fault. It's not. Then they create phobias and genders to try to get us to conform and agree. Man, what can we do about that? Like, it's something we can do. I want to open up anybody want to call in again? Like, do anybody want to call in again? I have something else I want to show y'all, and I want to ask y'all, what do y'all see? I have something I want to show. I'm going to close up the lines, and I have something I want to show y'all. I have something I would like to show y'all. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something. Give me 1 second. All right. All right. All right. I want to show y'all something. Before we move on to question number 6, I want y'all to look at this image and tell me what y'all see. Okay? Let me open up that. Let me make that bigger. All right. Tell me what y'all see in this image. Tell me what y'all see. Just something to put on our mind today. Just something to put on our mind, keep us focused. Just something to keep us focused. Just something to keep us focused. What do y'all see in this image? What do y'all see in this image? You got one dude. Y'all see it, right? Can y'all see this image? What do y'all see? What do y'all see in this image? Okay, Mike, I hear you. I'm gonna wait on a couple more answers. Okay, I'm gonna wait on a couple more responses. Woo! Ashton, boy. Yes. Right on the dot, baby. Right on the dot. You will never get the bigger picture. Come on now, y'all. We're gonna get some stuff going over here, man. That's 100. That's absolutely 100. That's it. It's a balance. You need a balance. You need both education and money to see the clear view. To see the whole view, you need education and you need money. To see the whole view, you need both of them. I love it, Ashton. Keep it up, man. Keep it up, boy. I know you got an old soul. You do have an old soul. All right. We are, I want to open up the line, see what y'all think about that view I showed y'all, and think what y'all think about these people being, actually, we just talked about that. Let me know on the next question what y'all feel about that view that y'all saw. Let me know what y'all feel about that. I'm going to close up the lines. We're opening up with question number 6. Question number 6 come through by way of this Facebook here, right? All right. Question number 6, y'all. Do you think black men who marry white hate themselves in their race? Do you think black men who marry white hate themselves in their race? Some of the cases, absolutely. I feel that black men that marry white hate themselves or their race. And one of the reasons I feel like this, especially black successful men, are athletes. Yes. I do feel like that. Now, can you love outside of your race? Absolutely. For someone who grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood and went to a predominantly white school, more than likely, those are going to be the people that you have as your friend. When you come around us, we don't think you act white. So you're more than likely to marry white. You're more likely to marry white. But these athletes that went to all black schools, dated a black woman during high school, and soon as they knew that they were going to be a star, they marry white. That's because they're being coached. They're being coached to hate their race. They're being coached to not trust their race. You can talk to some of the ball players, talk to some of these people, and you will find out that, yes, they are being coached to think this way, to date this way. They're being coached, period. So, yes, they do. Let me see what y'all saying over here. Gigi say yes. Ashton say agreed. Michael say, you don't want me. Yes, I do want your answer. I'm finna open up the lines right now, Mike. Yes, I do want your answer. Oh boy, Mike. Okay, I'm finna open up the lines, Mike. The lines are open. And if you want me to, Mike, I can bring you in on this screen too, man. I can bring you in on this screen, Mike. Give me 1 second. Let me bring you in. Let me bring you in on the screen. Hey, Mike, I'm getting ready to bring you in on the screen, brother. Give me 1 second, my man.
Don't bring me in, brother.
Hey, Mike, you are live. You are live. I was getting ready to actually bring you in on this broadcast.
No, it's like,
okay, talk to me, Mike.
My answer, it depends. You know, a lot has changed since the 60s. You know, I grew up in an environment where it was multiracial.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't a big deal.
Okay.
I've been prejudiced against, for being black, for being white.
Mm-hmm.
Some mixed race, Okay. But the thing is, it's all about love.
I agree.
It's all about love. Now, y'all know what it's like when a sister gets her hair done and you want to touch her hair after she done got her hair did. That's not going to happen, man.
Right.
A white girl don't care about that.
Right.
But no, it's nothing to be fun, to be silly about. The thing is, it's just love. I mean, if someone finds somebody they can be happy with, God bless them.
Correct.
It doesn't matter.
I agree.
But there have been issues with just saying people marrying different races, and not everybody sees eye to eye with it. I mean, I'm in a mixed relationship with my wife. I'm everything under the sun, and she's Korean and Portuguese, and and that's common in Hawaii.
Okay, Mike, I want to, I don't know if you're reading the questions right now. I mean, the chat.
I'm not. I had to get away from the computer because I was trying to find out.
Right. So Gigi says, it's a problem when your mother, your grandmother, and great-grandmother are black.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And I think it's a problem as well, Mike, especially, like I say, to someone who grew up in a black household, for someone who went to school with predominantly black people, had black girlfriends.
Yeah.
And they make it to be successful, and the first thing they do is run out to go get themselves a white girl.
Yeah.
And it's a reason for this. It's a reason for this, Mike. And the reason comes from slavery. You know how, if just like the Bible, if you get this book and you keep it away from people and you tell people like black people, you can't read this. You can't read this. You can't touch our white girl. You make these Barbie dolls. You make the American Barbie doll white with long hair, blue eyes. And you tell black people that they can't touch this. This is a prize. When they feel that they're powerful enough, when they feel like they're in a position, guess what the first thing they're going to do? The first thing that these people are going to do is go out and go grab themselves a white girl. Because
the white prize.
to get the white so-called prize that they've been deprived from growing up. They didn't feel like they was.
I understand that.
Yes,
I understand that, and back in the 60s and 70s, that was said as well.
Right.
I grew up in Oakland. I was in the military in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it's like to be prejudiced against white people. I know what it's like to be prejudiced against black people.
Mm-hmm.
Black people tell me, "Get out of my restaurant, white boy." What?
Right.
So but the thing is, as a human, we all need love.
I agree.
And it doesn't matter what color you are. If you find love, and in somebody pretty, somebody white or Puerto Rican or Mexican or ugly, as long as you have somebody you love and loves you, that's what should matter, you know?
I agree, Mike. I do agree
Yeah.
with you. If you find true love, but why don't you find true love or search for true love with somebody that look like your mother or your grandmother? Why don't people first seek to find true love, somebody who truly understands them? Do you know this, Mike? Real quick, Mike. Do you know that when these people become millionaires and billionaires, do you know they're not leaving no generational wealth to their people, to their culture? They're not leaving no generational wealth to their people. That's a problem.
No, that's a problem with everybody right now. The economy is just terrible. I mean, the gross domestic product is up 4.6% since the last 4 years, but it's still terrible. Salaries are lower, 30% lower than they were, pre-COVID. So I'm doing the same job I was doing 4 years ago, and I'm making $30,000 less.
Oh wow!
So I mean, that's the economy. But as far as leaving something to your kids, that's up for you to decide to do with your kids. I mean, there are millionaires who leave their wealth to their cats or a church or something else. I mean, my father, taught me that if you want something, you go work for it. And
I agree.
And I don't have a degree, but I've been working in my field for 30 years, and because I grew up in Silicon Valley when there was nobody doing that stuff, and I'm probably at the top of my field.
Right.
But I'm not using it as an excuse that I can't do it because I don't have a degree.
Okay.
So if you want something bad enough, you go work for it. And if you want to leave something to your kids, by all means do.
Right.
But the thing is, generational wealth. It's almost impossible to have generational wealth nowadays. I mean, what do you have to do? You have to rob somebody, you steal from somebody, or you have to take it, or whatever, hook or by crook. You know?
Yeah, I agree, man.
I'm not going to say any names, but they know the recipe, and we don't. That's why we're not passing it on, and they are.
Oh, wow.
If I knew it, I'd share it. If I knew it, I'd share it with you, and we share it with everybody on the line.
There you go.
We'd all be rich.
There you go, brother.
I'd love to call my boss tomorrow and say, "Hey, I can't make it into work today. I'm rich." But it ain't happening.
Yeah, I hear you, Mike, and I thank you for your response, man. Thank you for that.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Love you, man.
Yes, I love you too, brother. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, y'all. All right. We are going to leave the lines open for 30 more seconds. This is a really serious question. This one touches home. Hey, Ashton, I'm going to play one of my songs right quick, Ash. I'm going to play one of my songs real quick. Give me 1 second, Ashton.
Hey, now throw 'em up. Now go ahead and throw 'em up. Hey, now throw 'em up. We going all the way with this. Hear the sound of the trumpets, man. Sounding like a New Orleans marching band.
May I ask y'all?
The boy go bananas and snatch the roof off a Phantom.
May I ask y'all, is the music lower now?
And paparazzi's getting all loose with the cameras. I get loose with the hammers.
Is the music lower now?
My boots stay on fire while your boots getting damper. My troops, they some riders and they shoot with the cannons. The morning paper front page see woos with assassins. Keep two when I'm ratting, a blue and a black one. When I release them. When you catch them, my pocket full of rocks and you got fruits in the basket. I ask your ass a question, you're confused with the answer.
Wow.
You lose your potentials, fucking with my mentals. Big body Maserati riding up.
So I have to fix that. I'm sorry. I have to fix that. I don't know why it's not. Yes, that was Woos. That was Woos. Let me see if it's going to be lower now.
Central, a pad and a pencil. Imagine what I've been through. I put my life on paper and expose my sentimentals. Then go and use my voice and compliment the instrumentals. Then go on past the menu. I come to kill it for you. Hey, now throw 'em up.
That's all, just some technical difficulties, but I'm going to get it right. I'm going to get it right.
We going all the way with this.
The sound of them trumpets, man, sounding like a New Orleans marching band. And throw 'em up.
Hey, now throw 'em up. Now go ahead and throw 'em up. Hey,
This me right here, by the way. This is one of my songs. It's called Throw 'em Up. This your boy Uncle T. This is one of my songs right here.
like my name was Marilyn Manson.
Y'all hear it? That's my boy B right there. That's Baller B.
You should see how bitches stand up when I pass them. They just let a whip.
All right, Mike. Thank you for tuning in, Mike. Thank you for tuning in.
Bitches can't believe it got ball on the iPod. Nigga, don't try. I got guns on the tripod. You can feel it shake from the beat when I ride by.
Come on now.
Feeling like a Martian. Your haters, I'm that high.
Come on
they
now.
love me in the hood and respect me like a rabbi. Put a red dot on your nose like Rudolph. Red paint sticking on the whip, it won't come off.
Y'all don't hear Tman. Hey, Ashton, this song came out maybe 13 years ago, brother. About 13 years ago. Thank you, thank you. This me right here, baby. Hey. Man, I'm finna drop on the mic right now, y'all. Here go Tman. Here go Tman, y'all. Yes, yes, yes.
We going all the way with this.
Yes.
Sounding like a New Orleans marching band.
Fresh up, new day, looking for a new way. Cavalli jeans, Louis boots, 210 Bentley coupe. Bad bitch, Russian chick, but the chick coochie loose. I don't know what to do, I think I grabbed some vinegar juice. I heard it was good for loose cooch. Mike Epps, I like to send a shout out, thank you. I fly, you lie, some niggas do try. Well, step and proceed with cautious, cause some niggas do die. On my seed, I will not lie. Fuck around and run up, you'll get synced like Wi-Fi. I will bury her, your girlfriend scatter you. You done fucked off that paper, man. Look at you when both you feeling. That's enough of that, Uncle T. Clapped up. I promise to God I have a whole gang. That's enough of that. Y'all got me going back when I was in my 30s, in my 20s. Let me stop, y'all. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. All right, we're going to move on to the next question. Yes, yes, you heard it, Princella. I went in on them right quick. I had to go in real quick. All right, we're going to move on to the last and final question today. We got 7 questions because I implemented some new things. So today we just had 7 questions. And this is the last. There you go, Ash. I got a few bars. All right, we closing up the lines right now. We are closing up the lines right now. And we're going to move on to our last and final question coming through by way of email. Our last and final question for tonight. This is just our last and final question for tonight. All right. Let's see what this one is. My husband and I were raised differently. He went to church through force while I was raised in the church and believe everything in the Bible. I'm expecting our firstborn, and he said that we will not force religion on our child. I don't know how this is going to affect our marriage. Help. Okay. It's always hard to talk to people about religion. But you married this man for a reason. You trusted him. Hopefully you believed in his leadership. You believed in his guidance. And I absolutely think he's right, question writer. I think he's right. Allow your child to get up, to grow up, and see what it is that he wants to follow. Your child may not want to grow up a Christian or a Muslim. He may not want to believe in religion at all. He may choose just not to follow religion. So, just because you grew up in church, believing everything in the Bible, trust me, don't force that on your son or whatever you're having. Don't force that. Don't force that. Please allow your child to grow up, study, look, and decide which way it is that they want to decide to go. Okay, Princella says she plead the fifth on this one. Princella, the lines are open, and I'm going to open up the lines right now because I know this one will be, it shouldn't be forced. I think they should, thank you, Ashton. Thank you, Ashton. I think you let them grow up and choose their route. Because if you have a child and you raise them in a church, the child, that's all they're going to know. That's all they're going to know, and that's going to, I'm gonna open up the lines, Princella, because I would like you to voice your opinion. The lines are open. Anybody that's visually impaired, the lines are open. That's 480-382-9792. That's 480-382-9792. The lines are open. I'm right here. I agree. Let me switch over just in case Uncle T missing some calls. All right. The lines are open. We're going to leave the lines open for 1 minute. Princella, please feel free to call in on this one. Please feel free to call in on this one, Princella. Yes, please feel free to call in on this one because it seems, and I would like you to call in, Princella, because I want to hear where you're coming from on this one. I really want to hear where you're coming from on this particular question. So call in, or do you prefer to be brought in into the actual podcast? Because I can bring you in the podcast as well. Okay, you pleading the fifth. Well, I think most people in here, they kind of rocking with the way I say. I think letting your child be raised in the church just because you were raised in the church, I think you're limiting your child. I think you're limiting your child. You're stunning their growth. You're closing their mind off to have an open mind, to be able to critical think. All their critical thinking skills is going to be cut off because the moment they start critical thinking, that's when the pastor is going to tell them, you're thinking from a carnal mind. You're thinking from a carnal mind. That's the spin that they put on it. They put that spin on it that when you're thinking outside the box, you're thinking from a carnal mind, and you can't think from a carnal mind when you're a Christian. But the God that created you, that created everything, all things, created you with a mind to think critical. You were created with a mind to think critical. So why do pastors, and I have a problem with that. Why do pastors tell these people when they start thinking that they thinking with a carnal mind? Why are you thinking with a carnal mind? Because you have questions. Why are you thinking with a carnal mind when you have questions? I really want to know. The lines are open. The church is in here. The church is in here. You are the church. You are the spirit. Words, writings is not scripture. Writings is not holy. Writings are not spiritual. You know, if God is the creator of all things, this life that we live in have been in existence for billions of years, millions and hundreds of millions of years. Life has been in existence. So if our creator created all things, I'm sure they created all things from way back then, y'all. They created everything from way back then, them millions and millions of years. The Bible only dates back between 6,000 and 10,000 years. So what are we talking about right now? I'm sure the same God created the world way back then. So what are we talking about? And this is the final question. What a beautiful way to end off the session tonight. But yeah, hey, Ashton, do not forget to send me an email, man. Send me an email with your phone number. And we going to talk, brother, because we are on the same page. I just want to talk to you, allow you to pick my brain, and I'll pick yours, and we'll see how we can start working together, brother. Like, serious, man. I can really use your help and just some of your suggestions. I like your brain. I like your brain, brother, and I mean that. I love your brain. But yeah, hey, Princella, I ain't going in on you, but this is something that I'm passionate about. I see you, Car. Okay, Car. I don't want to lose you, Car. That's what I don't want to do. I don't want to lose you. So what I will do, I will get that music lower. I would get that music lower. Definitely lower. I got you, Car. Yes, you see, Ashton, I was working on it. I was really working on it, but I'm gonna do a few test runs. I was on my last show that I did. It wasn't Ask Uncle T from the V, but I was using the music and I was able to turn it down and work with it. And for some reason, I'll get it right on the next show on Thursday. It'll be right. And I'll let y'all give me some suggestions on what. Well, I can't allow y'all because YouTube will then demonetize me. So I have to play my music. I'll play some smooth and some quiet in the background maybe. I don't want to lose none of my people. My purpose is to gain more. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody that tuned in tonight. This was a great show. I like the new things that we implemented. Let me know what y'all feel about the show. Please leave emails. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what we can do better. I will have that audio better next time. I promise you that. I will have that audio better next time. But Uncle T gonna keep making it better for y'all. That's my plan. My plan is to continue to make it better for y'all. Continue to improve the show. And y'all are able to super chat. What super chat is, it's when somebody gets recognized in the chat for supporting the show, supporting the broadcast. It does cost. So anybody that want to super chat, I'm grateful. But I thank y'all. I thank everybody for tuning in. Like I say, this was a great broadcast. Besides the music being too loud, and I will work on that. I promise you, I will work on that. It won't be too loud next time. All right? But I appreciate y'all. I'm going to go get me some salad, some Caesar salad, eat good tonight. And can't wait for Thursday. Thursday, we're going to have another good one. We are going to have another good one. Remember, y'all can submit your questions in the email. In the description, there's an email where you can submit your questions. You know, y'all submit the questions. Uncle T gonna do his best to answer the questions. And wherever I fall, wherever I get it wrong at, I do open up the lines so that y'all can come in and give it to me from y'all perspective. Okay? But I thank y'all. Until next time, which is Thursday, we will air this broadcast again. Not this one, but Ask Uncle T from the V will be airing again on Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 Central. Let me know. Leave your questions, please. I thank y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your evening. Ashton, get at me. Get in them in that description and leave me an email, Ashton. I'm looking forward to talking with you. Y'all be blessed until next time. We out.